I had to squirt myself.
Yes, ma'am.
You mean mosquitoes?
There's flies.
It's all the things, huh?
Yes, dear.
Good morning.
What's so good about
So, what's the plan for today, Douglas?
Well, my plan for today is to torture myself.
Oh, okay. Well, dude, there's flies here.
Well,
What the heck? Where'd they come from?
that paper is wet, and cellulose is a wood product, and them little fellers can eat them. I put
Oh.
that cardboard down there when I was working on the tractor.
Mm-hmm. What you doing now?
Well, I'm gonna get this here weed whacker. It's got to fill it up with gasoline. Then I'm gonna go back there and I'm gonna weed whack those last two beds. After I weed whack them, I'm gonna take the tractor back there and cut everything down. Then those last three beds, including the one that you put the melons in, I'm gonna turn them, burn them. We'll put a cover crop in there.
Yeah.
We'll put that to sleep, get some nutrients going, and get it ready for next year. That'll leave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like 12 in-ground beds and your 8 above-ground beds to work with through the winter. But
They need some break.
yeah, first thing I'm gonna do on the way through is the bed right out here back behind our back door. I'm gonna weed whack that stuff down, then I'll go back.
Be careful with my peppers.
Yes. Oh, guess what?
Her friends
take
are
her
out.
over for a play date.
Alright, I'll let you get started here. I'm gonna go
Yes,
take
ma'am.
her for a play date. Well, there we go. I'm gonna take a few minutes and go around with my bamboo sticks and stand up any of my peppers that might have fallen over. They look like they need a little help because I don't want to lose any peppers. Okay. Bye-bye.
Well, the easy part is done. Now,
Oh, yeah.
now for the tilling. The reason that we have decided to just turn and burn the melon bed back there is planting the melons, they were kind of like an afterthought. We thought we could salvage some of these other beds, but it just turned out that the rain and, you know, it's just...
There's too many bugs too back there right now.
yeah, so this is probably gonna wind up to be a 3-day project because I think my wife filmed me weed whacking over here or something, but yeah, because I'm adding that bed to it. So I should be able to get everything tilled today. As far as edging it and making the beds, no, not today.
Because we have a lot of in the.
We got other things, yeah.
No, and not just that. But come, I'll show you something, you guys. Why you don't want to do that the same day?
Yeah.
The form and all that. Okay, all of this needs to decompose first, a little bit before you start putting, making beds on this one. So you're gonna till it, and then the sun and stuff will bake it and cook it, so to speak, and then you'll have some real stuff to move out and do.
You like always in East Texas, what are we racing against?
Yeah.
Rain.
So,
Rain.
well, you know, and yeah, that's just. Here's the thing: in order for us to completely stay pesticide free, stay without any sort of bug treatments, anything like that, sometimes we just have to say no more for a little bit.
Yeah,
And not give the bugs anything to eat, so to speak.
This was really a tough decision. I don't know about for you, but for me it was, because it seems like maybe I'm quitting on these beds, and I'm not. I mean, yeah, we sustained, like I said, a little bit more water damage than we'd anticipated or thought, but that's fine. We still have plenty of other beds going.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so it's not like we can't afford to turn these, and we want to turn them now. So when it's time to plant for what do you call it, spring or fall or whatever.
Yeah.
They'll be ready. So that's my plan for today, my dear.
Yeah, that's a good plan. Yeah, that's it. I'm just weeding and kind of putting some stakes on my peppers to make sure that they stay up. Because when the rain comes through, it just smacks them around pretty good. Let's see what he did back here. Y'all want to come see? Let's go see. Look at the cover crop now. Okay, so do you remember the weeds? The weeds are in there still, but the cover crop is just literally overwhelming them. So, oh yeah, this bed is taking off too. Oh yeah, look at this, guys. Yeah, that's what it does. It'll get all bushy and green and pretty, and fix the nitrogen in our bed, and that's it. And then this gotta go. It's just too many bugs, and we'll just give it a chance to rest and recover. We'll cover crop it like he said, and it should be ready for either the fall or the next spring. We want to actually, by next spring this will be ready for squash, summer squash and stuff, and in enough quantities, so that we'll have enough to just go around to as many people as we can, and for ourselves to put up. Obviously, selling is only fun extra if we get to do that, but just share. And here's my little tomatoes. They're nothing to pick today. That's okay, but they're coming along. Look at these ones, are tall. They don't need support. And then there's ones that fall over. So I know I have more than yellow and orange here. I know I have some pink and purples and greens and things like that, but at this point all the labels have died. So that would be another nice thing to have when we have all these beds like this, is that we can just do one row of this and one row of that, and not have to worry about necessarily putting labels on the ground, because we'll have a chart for it somewhere. I do know my neighbor across the street wanted peppers, so I'm come through and later today probably, or tomorrow morning, pick some peppers for him. I mean, these plants are producing, so they're staying for now, and we're not in a hurry to knock this one out, because this is going to be our pathway between the two sections, so we don't have to go all the way around when it does, when they are planted and everything. And here's my winter squash. As you can tell, it's been attacked by something, but the vines are looking like they're outpacing whatever it is. So we'll see how well it does. And look at this thing. It's got a little squash in there. Oh, hi, so cute. And then this guy is trying to run off to himself, so I'm not trying to pull it this way. Come on, girl. Don't go that way. You got plenty of space over here. Yeah, there we go. See, let's move it this way. It's got plenty of space to do his thing in this side of the room. There we go. Alright. That's it. He's gonna till it. I gotta clean. But just because this is done does not mean we're done, because we'll probably take it easy the month of August out here, but I need to start. I want to do a second round of tomatoes, and my guess is that these peppers will be actually taken off by then, and hopefully we'll continue to have fall peppers throughout the entire thing. We'll see. Like I said, it's not up to us, up to the Lord, and however we screw it up. All right, I'll show you real quick. He's stealing. Yep, there you go. Okay, bye-bye for now, you guys.
What's she doing?
Am I gonna have to do laundry now?
Nah, I'll hide these under the bed like I do with all my other dirty pants and then complain because I ain't got none. No.
I tell you what, those peppers are finally getting some height to them.
Oh,
My guess is that next year when I want to start my peppers,
we're gonna move it. We're not gonna plant it there.
well, no, that's not even it. The point is that I was trying to make is I'm gonna start my starts way before than anything else.
Yeah.
And before anything else, the peppers get started because they seem to take a long time to get going.
Oh yeah, don't they though?
Yeah, so I'll
But,
do that.
Looky here, I got a public service announcement for everybody. I'm gonna be real cool with public service announcements, but if you're one of those people that just watch the mainstream media, you have no clue. But there's a storm coming, and it is gonna touch every single house in America. I truly believe this with all my heart. I would suggest that you stop watching the mainstream media just for a week or so. Go to other media sources and start seeing what really is happening. Did you know that Joe Biden, in his first 6 months in office, besides fortifying the Capitol, has signed 77 executive orders? Now, you put that into context. Roosevelt, who served almost 4 terms in office, did not have 77 executive orders. He has by far in 6 months signed more executive orders than any president in history. What does that tell you? Even Congress is not supporting this fool. But you really need to. You need to figure out what exactly has happened. Because if you're a parent, you're in a fight for your life to protect your children against the pedophilia government and pedophilia in the schools and racism. This critical race theory, you have to look it up. All right, you need to look up the Great Race, or the Great Reset. All right, never mind anything else. You really need to, especially for those of us that have elder parents that are on Medicaid. I mean, we really need to figure this out. And without equal justice for all, this country is gonna fall. And you're watching it, and you're doing nothing.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yes, it is true. But anyway, so I'm gonna, y'all know where I stand on this, and it's just a point of common sense. And as a father, right? I have 4 kids, and this is terrible. I mean, it's like the Democrats seem to, it's not good enough for them to win an election. No, now they want to force every man, woman, and child in America to do exactly what they say. This fool's actually up there talking about totally destroying the country with another lockdown for an imaginary thing. Anyhow, that's what I got to say on that.
Yep, that's it for today.
Yep.
We got a lot to do though.
Oh my God, do we have a lot to do. I'm about, what, quarter of the way done tilling up there?
Yeah. And you just gotta do it once.
We're taking frequent breaks today because I's an old feller and I don't want to wear myself out because I got a lot to do. But other than it being really humid, it's nice and cool, a little bit overcast.
Yep, it's not bad.
Like normal, we're racing the rain. So this is an opportune time to do it. And I got to tell you something. I think Rosie is a Democrat. You know how I know this? Because she ate your pillow while you were sleeping. I'm talking, I woke up, that dog is full-blown, fluff in the mouth, eating her pillow.
Oh, no. she's at a play date right now with her friends, which is good. I saw some random dogs running around. I don't know.
Huge dogs.
Yeah, so I don't want that. Yep, that's it. Okay. Talk to you guys later. I'll show you what we're doing.
Yubber. Yeah, let me tell you, folks, ain't that sexy? She cut them there britches off with a pair of skizzers. And all she's missing from the hat is a flower, and we got driving Miss Daisy. Okay, I gotta get back to work.
Okay. Bye. Alright, the bed has been mowed and now it's being tilled under. Definitely we're not gonna hedge today because all of it in one day is too much work for us old people, you see. But he's getting down to that. I mowed the front lawn between the beds because the big mower can't get into them. And I'm gonna try to go back and tidy up the front yard. There's always boxes and water bottles and all this stuff. I mean, as much as we try to keep it tidy, sometimes it's just too hot to even bother with it. All right, I'll talk to you.
Yeah, yesterday I was laughing. I told you they were going to go door to door knocking for their vaccine. I just want to ask you people, everybody really, just to think about this. What do you think is in this vaccine? Because if it's what they said it is, they would be vaccinating the hundreds of thousands of illegal aliens coming into this country every month. I mean, they would. They'd be down there, man, just lining them up and vaccinating them. But no, they're not. Somehow they got a hold of your private medical records, which is illegal. I didn't sign a waiver saying that they could do this. And they're going to knock on the door of the unvaccinated to make sure that you get vaccinated. And I'd also like to know, how come the mainstream media is not talking about all the deaths that are coming from this vaccine? Because that's the God's honest truth. It's happening every day. People are dying from these things. I mean, you have more people right now dying and having horrible side effects from this vaccine than you are from COVID. Just, you know, fuel for the fire, I guess, or what is something? Food for thought.
Food for
yeah,
thought.
Food for thought. Okay, well, I got a little bit of water to drink. Get back out there and knock this down. Huh?
How far along are you?
Not as far as I want to be.
Like done? How far away?
Oh, well, I'm about 3/4 of the way through my first turn. So yeah, I'm gonna be here a while.
All right.
And I swallowed a bug.
I guess I don't have to feed you breakfast now.
Yep, I ate a bug. I don't know what kind it was, but yeah.
Well, I gotta go in and get some breakfast rolling.
Get them kids fed.
Well, I'll get started on it. Josh doesn't have to be at work until 11. It's not quite 9, so I gotta
What is today anyway?
Today would be Saturday. We
Saturday.
got lots to do still.
I thought that boy said he's gonna go play games at a friend's house. Go to a friend's house or something out in the country.
Oh, that's right. He doesn't have to.
He don't work today.
He don't want to wait. Mike stays up late. Oh, I got a little extra
Well,
time.
what about
then.
that other boy? What time does he go to work?
He got to work at 2.
He go to work at 2.
So that means I
you
got
ain't had a
time.
cup of coffee. Why don't you go in the house and have yourself a cup of coffee?
Why don't you tell me what to do? Huh?
Well, you know, it says in the Bible, a wife is supposed to listen to her husband. Yes.
He said something about the meaning of the thing is willingly submit to your husband.
Yeah, so willingly submit to a cup of coffee.
Yeah, actually, I was listening to real quick. So I was listening to this podcast, anyways, and they were talking about that because they think in the Bible it says women submit to your husbands, right? But it also says the men must love their wives as Jesus loves his church. And the funny thing is, if you gotta read the context just right, because it doesn't say, women, you must submit whether you want to or not to your husbands. The way it's written out, it's like, you must willingly submit. So it's not exactly as patronizing as it sounds. But you can read anything you want into the Bible
Right,
if you
so
skip
willingly submit to a cup of coffee. I gotta go back to work.
Yeah, I'm not ready for coffee, but I will go in and
I don't understand how you can wake up without coffee. I mean, for God's sakes, the dog ate your pillow this morning.
Well, I got 13 years on you. Or you got 13 years on me. Is that how it is?
yeah.
I'm
But,
younger and stronger. No, I'm just kidding.
But I mean, you know, it's the proof of what we're saying is true is in front of your eyes. Just open them. Pay attention to what's happening. You don't need the media to tell you that there's no automobiles at the car lot. You don't need the media to tell you that gas is skyrocketing. You don't need the media to tell you that chicken has gone up 30 cents since last week. Those are all facts, all right? I mean, it's just crazy as hell. You don't need the media to tell you that we're in the middle of hyperinflation. It's crazy. You don't need the media to tell you there's shortages out there. I mean, come on, people, just open your eyes and look what's in front of you. That's all you need to do. Okay. Ta-ta for now.
Well, you guys, I went in, made my bed. I put some bacon in the oven because I really don't like frying it on the pan unless I absolutely have to. As you can see how the old man is progressing. Not bad. It's not. Oh, it's just humid, you guys. Humid. Not much you can do about it. Living bear. Living bear. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he's doing some real progress. He already tilled back and forth. Yeah. Tilled it under. How you doing, Dad? Not bad. My feeling is that this is a little longer than that one back there. I think. How you doing, Dad?
I could use a drink of water.
I can bring you a drink of water. You want some Gatorade? I think I found Gatorade in there somewhere.
And the fire ants, we would love
a little Gatorade.
A little Gatorade, yeah.
Yeah, I got bacon in the oven. I'm working on breakfast.
Getting there.
It's getting there. You almost there?
Well,
I say you need to leave. Oh, go ahead.
What? See, leave what?
Once you do that, you need to leave it sit for a little bit because there's a lot of organic stuff in there.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to go one more time this way because I've only gone once this way. And this is my first time going this way, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll probably do one more this way. But I could use something to drink.
All right, I go get. Now, like we told you, this is not a one-day project.
Oh,
No,
I'm too old for that.
3 days, probably.
I'm not rich. I ain't got them fancy power tangs.
Yeah, this hurts.
But, you don't need fancy power tangs.
All right, well, I'll go get you.
Feller?
He walks around every weekend.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I get you water.
You give me water. Here, give me that.
All right.
Okay. Here's the thing, right? I told you yesterday and again today about, you know, I believe that these people, you know, they're leaving nothing behind, these liberals, right? And they understand that. And that's why they're going after our children. That's why that gay choir, they said that it's always been about the children. Because without our children, they're going to die out in a generation and we can have a reset to Judeo-Christian values. And that's my firm belief. So if you at all have the opportunity to spend time with your children, I'm not saying you have to homeschool them. I'm saying spend time with them, get to know them. Let them get to know you. Set an example. All right? Anyway, I'm waiting on my Gatorade, so ta-ta for now, as my wife says. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got. This here, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beds there. This will eventually be the driveway like we talked about. And then this will be 5 more of those beds. And that's about what I got for today.
you know, that's the beauty of working for yourself. You can decide what you're gonna do. Okay, but yeah, I mean, I'm quite sure there's no one listening to me that doesn't share my opinion. And on the off chance that there is, I would just literally ask you, I'm seriously, don't believe me, don't whatever. Believe what you see and only what you see. Because the media's lying to you. And by the media, I mean Hollywood, the music industry, the Democrats, and the media. All right? I mean, you take that January 6th, what did you really see? If that was a coup d'etat, why were they posing for photos, right? Why didn't they have the evil black gun? Because it wasn't. This was just something that had been happening the last 5 years. A group of stupid people got together and did something dumb. They went into the Capitol, they left the Capitol. Unlike the other side for the last 5 years that has been burning stuff down, looting, raping, pillaging, murdering, that's all real. You know, if you want justice, we've got to have it. So, I mean, I know you guys have the videotapes, right? Let's get some justice in this country. And then you do whatever you want with those people. But trust me, that was not an insurrection. It was a bunch of frustrated people, you know, just like your side, supposedly. Anyhow, let me put my tools up, and I think I'll call her a day. Okay, bye-bye for now. I don't know if she showed you, but that's what that first bed looks like. I saved her green peppers, of course. Because I tell you, it's like that there Bible say, you know, love and honor your wife. So that means honeydews. Bye-bye.